What if I told you that you could genuinely, truly transform your life in just 1 month? Now, I know that's a pretty bold claim, right? But with a focused, structured approach, you can actually create some massive change.
So the real question is, are you ready for that? Today, we're going to explore a program that's designed to give you all the tools. We're talking emotional intelligence, powerful communication skills, and a real confident presence, all packed into just 30 days.
In this explainer, we are walking through the exact blueprint for this kind of personal transformation. So you can think of this as your personal guide for the next 30 days of your life. And let's get one thing straight right from the get-go. This isn't about, memorizing facts or reading a textbook. No, this is a deep dive into holistic growth. The whole point is about becoming, actually evolving into the person you know you can be. Okay, so where do you even begin a journey like this? Well, it's all built on 5 crucial pillars. And these pillars, they all work together to help create a really well-rounded, confident you. So first up, we've got emotional intelligence and mental mastery. This is all about understanding what's going on inside your own head, not just reacting to stuff. Then we build on that with confidence and resilience, so you can develop that unshakable self-belief. From there, we zoom in on healthy relationships and boundaries, because let's face it, our connections with other people are everything. And that leads perfectly into communication and conflict resolution, so you can really master how you express yourself. And finally, we tie it all together with personal branding and a confident presence, which is basically how you show up and project your best self to the world. So, how does this all fit together? Well, this isn't just a random collection of good ideas. It's a really well thought out, structured 30-day journey. It's broken down week by week into a clear blueprint where every single phase builds on the one before it. And you'll see, it's a super logical progression. Week 1 is all about laying a strong foundation, building good habits and getting crystal clear on what you want. Then, in week 2, we tackle your mindset, digging into those limiting beliefs and building up your resilience. Week 3 is where things get really practical. You're going to put new skills into practice to really push that growth. And finally, week 4 is all about integration, making sure these new skills become lasting routines. And of course, taking a moment to look back at your incredible progress. So in that first week, the journey starts inward. We're directly targeting that first pillar of mental mastery. The whole idea is to build a really robust mental framework for yourself. This means getting better at self-awareness, learning how to manage stress like a pro, and consciously choosing a more positive, growth-oriented way of thinking. Then, in week 2, there's a shift. Once that mental foundation is solid, you start building on it. This is where we focus on that second pillar, boosting your self-confidence. You'll learn actual practices to improve your self-esteem and develop strategies to not just cope with setbacks, but to actually welcome challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Week 3 is all about refining your people skills, tackling our third and fourth pillars at the same time. It's about creating healthier relationships by really learning how to listen and have empathy. And, crucially, this is a big one. This is where you learn how to set and maintain clear, personal boundaries. That's a total game changer for building mutual respect. And in the final skill building week, week 4, you're going to hone your communication skills. You'll learn techniques to speak clearly and persuasively. You'll start to understand the hidden power of nonverbal cues. And you'll figure out how to navigate conflicts constructively with real composure. This is how you perfect that fifth pillar of having a truly confident presence. So what happens at the very end? The last 2 days are all about integration. This is where you pull everything you've learned together, reflect on how far you've come, and create your own personal roadmap to make sure this transformation actually sticks for the long haul. Okay, so we have this incredible 30-day blueprint laid out. But what's the very first step for you? I mean, how do you actually kick off a journey like this? Before you even start thinking about day 1, you have to answer a really fundamental question. Where does a transformation on this scale really, truly begin? It's not with a new habit. It's not with a new book. It starts with something much, much deeper. It all begins with your why. And this quote says it perfectly. Your core motivation, that's the engine. It's the fuel that's going to power you through the hard days and keep you locked in on your goal. Honestly, without a strong why, any attempt at change is just, well, it's going to run out of steam. And you can find your why by asking yourself 3 really powerful questions. First, what do you truly want to transform? and be super specific here. Second, how will you feel when you succeed? Really try to visualize that emotional payoff. And third, who are you becoming? Get a clear picture of that evolved future version of yourself. The answers you come up with, that's your motivation right there. So the blueprint is right here. It's all laid out. But the journey itself, that starts right now with you. It starts with a piece of paper, maybe a quiet moment to reflect on those 3 questions. Your transformation is literally waiting for you. The only question left is, what does your very first step look like?